Hi everyone, Assistant Superintendent Denver Hart here to shed some light on our cart traffic management and how it directly impacts the overall quality of the golf course. So as we do all year round, an assessment is made of the golf course first thing in the morning, checking the current conditions, and based on that a decision is then made on what type of golf traffic would be acceptable for the day to avoid any damage to the golf course. Please note that in the winter months, a combination of repetitive rainfall, reduced daylight, and colder temperatures will significantly increase the time it takes for the golf course to drain and dry up and is then acceptable for four-wheel carts. So there's 4 different cart statuses we use at Capilano, and each one is determined by specific golf course conditions. I'd also like to note that the cart status is a continual assessment throughout the day and will change based on the weather and then the conditions of the golf course. So the first status we'll talk about is all carts. This cart status is commonly in place in the summer months when the golf course is firm and dry. This allows members to access the entire golf course with a four-wheel golf cart. Next is walking wounded fairways only. This cart status allows members that need to access the golf course via a four-wheel golf cart for medical reasons to do so, while limiting the traffic in the peripheral rough as wet conditions persist during and or after a heavy rainfall event. 2- and 3-wheel carts only. This status allows members to take out club or personal 2- and 3-wheel carts and indicates that the golf course is too wet to allow 4-wheel golf carts out and would result in excessive damage to the turf.
Here is a good example of what damage can be caused when 4-wheel carts access the course in wet conditions. These photos are taken at the end of the cart path on number 5 as you approach the fairway.
Last off is carry only. This status is put into place on frost delay mornings when 80% or more of each golf hole has thawed and damage to the turf is no longer a concern. I just want to note that on these frost delay mornings, as the golf holes continue to thaw past that 80% and gradually to 100% thawed, the cart status is then updated based on the conditions, whether that be 2- and 3-wheel golf carts or walking wounded fairways only, all the way up to all carts in use. With each of these cart statuses, the Course and Grounds Department continues to evaluate the flow of traffic and uses a combination of tools that consist of rope and stakes, our no-go zone flags that you see on the sides of our approaches, to manage and direct traffic into healthy turf areas. This is always being rotated from day to day so that no one area gets beaten down more than the others.
Here we are at 2T, and as you can see, we have the left side of the cart path roped off and is directing traffic off the end of the cart path. To distribute the wear, we simply move our furthest back stake across the path, which will then be directing carts to the left. Here is an example of our no-go zone flag to the right of 3 approach. As you can see, the walkable area is quite narrow and is leading to wear and tear on the turf. To better distribute the flow of traffic here, we simply move our no-go zone flag further up to allow for a wider exit path.
Thank you for watching, and I hope you found this video both educational and informative.